We now return to SimCity 3000. Okay. Let's... I don't actually know what to do. I started this before I was ready. Let's let the game run for a bit. Let all the changes happen, and then we'll see what it does to demand, and we'll go from there. Seems like good. Alright, looks like we do have quite a bit of demand yet. So why don't we go ahead and come back in here. Now I think we can pull one of these. We can go ahead and fill this in. City takes top honors at the Smart Sims convention. Very good. I feel better. I feel better stopping that right now. So, if the numbers that I've been working off of are incorrect, you know what? Those are too small. Let's put in like a medium here, maybe. And again, maybe a park would be suitable for that. We'll see what develops. We can put a park in, though. Tell you what, we'll put a park in right here. Put a fountain in right there. Okay. Anyway, so if the numbers I've been working off of have been wrong about when certain things should trigger and when they do and they don't, I'm thinking that maybe we are now hitting that point at 100,000. It's supposed to be around 230K is when the cities are supposed to shift from industrial focus to commercial focus. And I've noticed that we've been hitting high commercial a little bit longer. We're still down a bit, but maybe... what is this? Okay, we've already hit that. Let's grab you. Is there a bus? There's not a bus. Let's see what happens with that. We're probably going to put... Well, we know this is going to cross here. Let's go ahead and get that hooked in. And then if I go every 2 blocks, that's going to be this one right here. The problem with that it's a little far away. We can put the rail station here, though. Hopefully that'll start seeing that go. And let's go ahead and set you back to play. I don't know what we're going to do there. I think we're cool. Truckload of apples overturned. Solar City Diner offers applesauce specials. It looks like we can probably go a little bit deeper. One thing I'm considering doing here is maybe extending this out and running a risk here. Because in theory, if the fourth, like if it hits right here, it should extend 2 more if it's a 4x4 building. Like, as long as the corner's within the range. Oh, and I learned something else. I was looking through the guides again, and it's the shuttle service? Is it shuttle service? Increasing the distance Sims can travel. I think it's this. It extends their range by 1. So industry can go away 5 away from a road. And with that enacted, it can go 6. So I think we might be able to extend a lot of these things even further here than they currently are. We'll see about that though in the future. Let's see. Oh, right. Yes. Let's also put this thing down. Let's just go ahead and put a regular thing down. There was one. Oh, wait a minute. Was it actually right there? Sydney Opera House, Melbourne Cricket Ground. I did want to put a stadium around here at some point. Let's do it here. Yeah. I don't know that these have to be connected. But we'll give it a nice little thing, and then I'll put like parking lots and whatnot. Appearance of Melbourne Cricket Ground hailed as a miracle. Just popped up overnight. This hasn't grown yet. 80% of Sims hang up on telephone solicitors. Alright. Let's come back over here. Let's keep digging into this. So what's the deal here? Pollution is still too high along here. Damn. Well, that's really unfortunate. You know what, we can... I think this is snarling traffic. I always forget that the Sims are dumb. Okay. So how can I make this look nice and varied here? We could do like a long one and then maybe 2 short ones? Or like a long strip and a couple of short ones. I think we'll go ahead and add this up here. It is not, in fact... I think it's 1 off. I did some measuring here. I think it is actually 1 square over from being back on the 10 by 10 grid. But we can fake it. Play around with it a little bit. So... Let's go back to pausing, because I need to focus on getting these things put together the correct way. You're going to be an issue, aren't you? Get rid of it right now. So we do like a square. Well, we'd have to do a super long one. Do a square or a long one that way and a square there to kind of mirror that. We're already doing that here though. I do want to create some kind of variance. I'm suspecting 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm suspecting it costs a little more for the destruction. Oh boy. Nice. Oh. Oh, well, okay. Okay, what the fuck? That did not go according to plan. So I wonder if it is something to do with the pollution then. Oh, damn. Alright. Well, we'll see what happens there. I'll have to manually put some of that in, I guess. Pollution must be what's affecting it. It's rather dramatic. Oh, where did I actually... I mean, I did kind of want it there so I could drag a road along this way. And now it's going to be a little bit of an issue for me. I guess I can get a road in there. We don't want it to be there. Let's see what happens here. Do a 640 by 640 here. We'll drag the road. Right. I'm a dumbass. The reason it's doing this is because it extends 8 deep. And in this case it's going 9 deep, but it does have a limit. It won't do the whole damn thing. So what I actually should have done was extend it like that. Let's see if we can get it to connect in though. Good. Okay, so we can have a mega farm now. We can fake it. How do I want to do this? Having 2 roads is gonna bork it pretty hard. But I don't think I can get rid of it without that causing me grief. So why don't we temporarily destroy that. Well, I mean, we might need that. You know, I think I did get it to work before. We'll try. If I knew if ploppables satisfied the demands, then I would do it. Okay. So the way this is going to have to work now is like this. I would do ploppables rather than this. I knew they acted like real jobs. Well, let's hope for the best. This one I don't think is going to work. This one I think is going to be a little harder. How can I... what if we get rid of you, and then connect you up. This one might be iffy. I mean, I guess it won't matter. As long as the buildings develop over on this side. There we go. As long as they develop on this side, I don't think the fields will diminish because of pollution. So I think we're good to go there. Okay. So we can probably do that now. I don't know, are you going to scream at me? I'm trying to see if we have an example here. I don't think there is one. I think this one might be a road. I think it may have to stay that way. We'll find out in a minute. Well, I should probably finish that off, actually. I didn't really want another orchard right here, but I guess now I can just put that in. It'd be a lot faster to do so. Okay, well, I got a lot of detailing to do here real quick. But once this is set, we'll take out that road. We'll see if it can survive without that road, like if it passes through this and counts. Otherwise, we might have a little bit of an issue. The buildings, I think, do need to be touching a road. So that'll be a little bit of an issue, especially here. We might be able to get rid of that road and actually have it connect up-ish here. But I'm just thinking, with 3 roads, I mean, the pollution on this one is going to be crazy. Then maybe we could fill in... Okay, well, whatever. I'll take a minute here. Alright. Man, that's ready to go. Okay. Well, we're going to need a little bit more. There's a few things here. Let's go ahead and... First of all, before I do anything else, I've been saving up money, right? Let's go ahead and take care of that right now. Boy. So while I sat there for eternity, getting that done, it occurred to me all the all the things unfulfilled in my life, and one of them was trying out game design, game development. Not everyone knows, because I've been around long enough that my audience has changed a few times. Once upon a time, I attempted to get into indie game development, and I did release a few games. I think only one of them is available at all anymore. But if I ever did get back into it, and you know, eternally I am thinking about doing so, I would like to make a city builder game. And I think that if I could ever figure out how to do something like this, I would really love to make kind of like a, somewhere in between, like a SimCity 3000 and a Theo Town. Something a little bit, I wonder, is that going to cause me grief? I can't even get it in there. Okay, never mind. I don't know, there's just something about the isometrics that nobody does anymore, but like I would reinsert all the things that were missing, kind of like we talked about before, like with the ability to tax certain industries to get specific ones that you want, to induce them to grow, just, you know, stuff like that. Obviously do things like, you know, roundabouts and asset improvements, but also like, you know, the ploppables that actually are worth something, and just all the little ideas that were there but never fully explored in games. And I thought, you know, like, this game has a built-in, let's see if this works. I don't know why I want to do this right now, but actually maybe we don't need to do it right now. I'll get that rail in there. I thought about, like, this game comes with an asset creator, basically. Like, oh shoot, there's another one. Okay. Step on a lot of these, making them historical. And it's basically, like, it allows you to make buildings. It's the architect, whatever. I'll figure out where the thing is. Can I? Oh, maybe I can just get in here. So you can make your own buildings, right? Like, oh, we haven't unlocked the stock exchange yet. Interesting. What do we got to do for that? And it basically just creates like a PNG, right? Because it doesn't create actual 3D models. Not that I recall, anyway. Where the fuck is this? It's down. Wheatfield, there we go. So I wonder if, like, you could use that to make buildings, and then just, like, export them somehow. You could use. Although, frankly, it would probably be easier just to make 3D models, make isometric pre-renders, and just go from there. Probably make a much smaller game than an actual full 3D game, too. Oh, yes. So it occurred to me that I can't really do much here because we are going to plow right through this with the highway. So I should probably actually go ahead, before I even think about doing that, and just flatten this out so it's actually easier for me to use. And while we're here, why don't we just go ahead and sort of fit this in. It's not going to be super great. Work out. And do here maybe a pond on the edge there. You have you. Okay. Why don't we take a little bit of light commercial? Just make like a little, just a little shopping area there. Maybe over here too? Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna need a buffer, so I'll save some of that zoning. 30,000. I bet we could pull a road over here. Oh yeah, that's super cheap. because as you can see, this is not developing because it's too far away from a road. So now we have a road there. Okay, so yeah, that bridge, I don't know, we'll get to it. I think I probably am going to have to do it sooner than later, though, especially since we're adding so much farm. It is only a matter of time until the locusts come, and I do want that airport. So let's head back. You know what? Just because I'm a coward, I'm going to save right now, just in case. I can always roll it back. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, right, I was going to get rid of those, wasn't I? Well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens when these things develop. Sims claim SolarCity ready for the big leagues and demand a stadium. Okay, cool. Power plant situation dangerous. Panel blames overuse. Yeah, well. Okay. How are you doing for age? Hasn't aged out yet. I'm really tempted to put in a microwave, but man, that's too much right now. But we can do a solar collector. Kind of work to finish off that. So that'll get me through. How are we doing on the 20%? Okay, I think it is going down. That is now inadequate because we've hit over the 150. So shall we improve? Trash collection. We either need to do it with incinerators or with recyclers, but we do need recyclers. Where am I going with this? Recyclers. Since we can't really get anything nice in there, we'll just put 3 here and then like tree around it or something. This whole area will just be nothing but recycling. Okay, that's good to go. This thing still hasn't developed yet. The port has not come back in that area. Bothers me a bit. I do not know if it's worth demolishing the port and just having it develop over again. Police scarce as hen's teeth. There is absolutely no way that that is true. Maybe over here, sure. Power plant situation dangerous again. Well, let's just let it tick over to the next month and maybe it'll stop. Neighbors have all the power. Okay, we do not need that. I'm willing to bet it's this thing that's screaming about police. There's crime. Well, it's hard over there. Seems fully conscious of frequent blackouts. I guess if anything has gone wrong with the development of this city, it is that... Yeah, we could use one over here. It is that, for some reason... Thank you. I know. It is that we can apparently not keep the power on. Demand a stadium. Congratulations, we've grown large enough to support our own sports team. All we need now is a stadium for them to play, and Sims are strong sports fans. In fact, I predict if we don't build a stadium, no more Sims will choose to move here, and our growth will be stunted. Make sure your stadium site is one that is easy for your Sims to travel to. Ah, that's a problem. Even more so because, like, where is it? Country club, theme park, historic, geyser, science, university, military base. Huh? Because that ain't it. Is it a landmark? I mean, why would it be a landmark? It's got to be a thing, right? I don't even know where. Large park, fountain, playground, marina, sports park. I mean, there's no other place for it to be. Blackouts. Build a stadium. Ah, there we go. Yesterday I was driving home. Suddenly, blah 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 blah. Build a stadium. Alright. So now we actually have to have one, according to this. Foosball Stadium, alright. It's only 5 by 5. It is, however, 75,000. And we are hurting for money right now. Not in cash flow. Not at all in cash flow. Alright, well, we gotta let the game go for a bit then, because we gotta get some money back in the system. Right. I was thinking of putting a train up. What is taking this thing so long? I guess because we've absolutely killed all demand. Surely it's not actually a problem. Sim's not the sharpest in... That's the door where we need another A. Finally. Finally time. Okay, well, that's mildly problematic. I know that it was in SimCity 2000, I believe. SimCity 2000, wind was variable. Or maybe it's SimCity 4. Maybe it's SimCity 4. One of them. I don't even find. One of them, though. Sims need power. Claim mayor is Prince of Darkness. One of them. It says that the wind is variable, right? It's just like solar power is not constant either. I don't think that is a problem in this game. But that is maybe the only thing I can really determine is causing issues with that, because, I mean, I'm clearly being lied to here. Like, we have the capacity, and then it just is constantly disappearing. Make historical auto plant. That's our first 4x4 industry right there. Sims need power. I mean, God, do I just... I can't really afford it right now. I can't afford to put in a microwave. That would do the trick, though. We do have a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. Maybe we should start buying some power. Has somebody offered me a thing? Castillo requests a garbage deal? No. Blackouts occurring, plenty of schools. And nobody's offering it to me, which means I have no connection. So, who is the neighbor with the biggest population? I don't know that this actually affects, like, what they'll pay or what it costs. Go to Bach Woods, I guess. Just right there. Let's see if we can buy some power. Offers a power deal. At a rate of $10 per 1,000 megawatts, the quantity we sell every month will be based on the power deficit detected at the connection point. Okay. Well, I mean, I personally don't think we'll be spending that much. So 120 a year, maybe. We'll take it. Let's let this run, and then we'll see what the budget is. Experts call power supply adequate again. Neighbor deal. 160 a year. No, 160 a month. Really, we're using that much extra? If it's 10 per 1,000. Oh no, oh no, are we buying all of our power from them? No? Okay. Weird. Well, anyway, it's very doable. It's very affordable for the amount of money I'm pulling in right now. In fact, it may even behoove me at some point to start cranking these up to, like, I think it's 120% is where these things max out. Like education, public health, fire, roads. I don't think need it. Mass transit. Police would turn it into a police state. For fuck's sake, no, dude. We still have demand, so it's not like we're capping out there. He's just telling me, hey, you need this. So I guess now we got to think about where it's going to go. That does remind me, well, okay, I guess now we got the money. The other one is also the theme park. That is also, oof, that's 125,000. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just hold off on that. I'm still holding off for the park here. What do I... Oh, no, not that. The medical research, that's still 75,000 too. I think that would go well here. Because I don't think people like living next to this thing. So having that situated there would be good. We need more money. We need more people. What is unemployment at right now? Unemployment's very low. Okay. So it's really more a push-pull thing where we got enough industry and enough commercial satisfied. And now they're just kind of looking for more workers. Look at this. Criminal cases annually. Or civil cases annually versus criminal cases. Only 30 criminal cases versus 1,000 civil cases. I believe that means we've got crime under control. Solar City ready for... Yes. Okay, I guess we'll have to build the damn thing. Criminy. This thing's almost empty. We'll finally get another incinerator in there. Money. Select elective surgeries. Where is a hospital? To check on that. Okay. Pretty far from needing another one of those. And the college, we're still good there. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good, I guess, that our city is now at a point where we need the big stuff. I guess maybe I've been taking too long. I know that, you know, after, what, 25 episodes or wherever we're at, I should probably be a little further along than I am in all of this. But I don't know, I feel like it's allowed me to keep a tighter grip on things. Okay, finally, let's see. Let's see if we can get rid of that. But I should probably have a much bigger bank account at this point if I was actually pushing it. Chamber of Commerce upset over taxes. I mean, I guess. Lower industrial taxes. He says that's okay. I mean, I guess. If you were up there, let's see, at 5,000. Okay, it's still pretty negligible. But fine. I mean, should we just zero it out at this point? I'm making so much money. Maybe we should, and then we'll just get that growth back in. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. It's gonna cost you nothing to open a business here. Yeah, that's what I thought. No access. Okay. Well, dang. It's okay. We can still do this idea. We just run underneath the highway. Probably at a very awkward angle. I don't even know if that would work. But then we could eliminate at least one of the roads, and then we wouldn't have pollution issues, hopefully. This is just going to be... I really don't know why this is so bad, though. Well, like here, especially. Maybe I should get a rail running up in here. I mean, rail is obviously not the solution, given, you know, all that, but all the pollution it's causing over here, but it might limit the traffic. Firstly, okay, now this is becoming an issue, isn't it? So we might end up just polluting the whole thing. I figured that highway would eventually be too polluting. I just didn't know how much. Okay. Well, you know, I have pushed this a little bit further towards my vision. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, right now it's a matter of getting money for the big stuff. And so I guess we'll start planning this area down here and get that sort of roped in so I can start building the structures that it requires so we can finally have a full and complete city. I don't know what I'm going to do about that park idea. I do like the idea of a central park, and you know, central way out here that's not central to anything, but you know what I mean, like a big park takes up a few blocks worth of stuff. I really don't know how I would make that work though. I guess I could put like an artificial lake in there. I'm sure I could figure out some stuff just to make it big empty space. But then I gotta figure out where like the university's gonna go. I do have a plan for that theme park. There's gotta be a place for a country club, which maybe we could put out here, since I'm trying to keep a little bit of space from the farms. That might work. How big is this damn thing? And especially since this... Okay, that's tiny. Especially since this is vast... Is that maybe developing properly finally? Garden? Well, maybe. Maybe we'll get another one of these eventually. That one's getting close. It can't decide which mansion it wants in there. But this area is vastly becoming the wealthy place to be. So having the country club on this side makes sense. Just putting it out here might help things. Yeah, we gotta do something about that. I don't even know. I have no more options really. I can do this maybe carpool incentive. I think makes people upset, but it would lower traffic, so maybe we wouldn't have this. And again, I don't know. I mean, if you look over here, even though pollution is generated from this thing, it has significantly killed traffic. So, like, could we find a balance where the traffic is gone enough that we would stop this pollution abandonment issue? I don't know. It may just end up having to be a thing we deal with. And I could always just get rid of the building and put a ploppable, because the ploppables I don't think abandon. Still options. Oh boy. Well. Okay. Our power deal is going up. So eventually I will have to do something about that. Maybe do another little hilltop development of wind that isn't going to fully solve the problem, but you know, eventually, I think when this thing blows, I'll put down that microwave, which is what again? 30,000. It's doable, but that is absolutely enough. So, okay, well, we got plans, and they all involve lots and lots of money. I will end this one here for now, and I will see you next time.